Today we're going to talk about throwing a football. If you have a football, great. If you don't, get a pair of socks, long socks. These are my daughter's soccer socks. Get a pair of long socks and you can make yourself a little bit of a football. Now you know a football has a different shape, has an oval shape, not a round shape, like a normal ball. So get a long pair of socks, ball them up like this, and you have yourself a football. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to get the equipment. Unpause it once you're back. Alright, now that we're all together, you have your football or your socks. I am a lefty, so for this video I will be showing you holding the ball with my left hand. Most of you are righties, it's your other hand. Works for both. We're going to talk about everything from gripping the ball to releasing it. Then we'll talk about catching the ball. When you throw a ball, the first thing we want to talk about is the grip. These right here we call the laces. These strings right here we call the laces. And you want to put a few fingers on it. Now everyone's grip is different. I like to hold the ball towards the back. Some people like more fingers on it. But what you'll normally notice, that pointer finger, that index finger, is towards the back of the ball if I'm throwing that way. My index finger is towards the back of the ball, and I'm placing my other fingers where they're comfortable on those laces. My thumb is on the other side of the ball. So I have my fingers on the laces, not all of them, up to you how you want. I have my index finger, my pointer in the back, and that's how I'm going to grip this ball. When I throw the ball, and again, if you're doing it with a ball of socks or a pair of socks, same idea. Put 4 fingers on one side and your thumb in the back. When I throw this ball, or when I get ready to throw, I'm going to start after my grip by bringing the ball back behind my ear. You'll notice a handful of 90-degree angles. It's 90 degrees here, here. So my arm is back, my elbow is back, and the ball is straight up. I'm not reaching back all the way here. The ball isn't low down here, but it's back, my elbow's bent, and it's high. I've also opened up my hips. I'm not facing this way, but I've opened them up, turned them sideways. You see I'm facing the camera while I want to throw that way. Again, with the socks, same idea. Arm comes back. Bend my elbow, body is now facing the camera, hips are facing the camera now instead of where I want to throw the ball. Now when we throw the ball, again it starts here. As my hips come around and I come to release, the ball is going to go forward, and when you release that ball, you want to snap your wrist inside so that when you finish, your thumb is down by your opposite hip. I'm a lefty, all right? So when I finish, it's gonna go across my body and finish on the right side of my body with my thumb low. So when I throw this football, I bring it here, fingers on the laces, look at my target, and when I rotate my hips and snap my wrist, I finish low with that hand, my thumb open towards the camera at my hip. All right, I'll throw this one real quick just so you can see what it looks like. I put my hand up, fingers on the laces, throw, release, thumb is down. To show you with the socks, my hand is on the laces, fingers on the laces, arm is back, elbow is bent. I bring my hand around and I finish with my thumb open towards the camera, and I have my hand open towards the camera, thumb down. All right, we've just gone over throwing the football. Now we're going to talk about catching it. I have it right here, football in one hand and my football socks in the other. First, I'm going to put them down, and I want you to open up your hands like this towards the camera. We'll show you quickly how to catch a ball above your waist. Anything above your waist is with your hands open, and you're making a triangle. Don't close these fingers, but I'm just going to show you first. It's a triangle here, and then the rest of the fingers are open. All right, triangle here, and then the rest of the fingers are open. And then once that happens, we're not just stopping at a wall like this. we're gonna form it a little bit like this, so we're ready to take in a football. So I brought my hands up, made my triangle, and then brought my pinkies in just a little, so that when that football comes in, when the nose of the football comes in, I am catching it inside that triangle, and I'm ready to receive it, close my fingers around it, and tuck that ball. So that triangle, those open hands, anything above your waist is with open hands. Anything below your waist, again, open hands. And when you form that basket down low, you're gonna actually touch pinkies, so that ball can't slide through, but you're gonna touch pinkies, catch that ball down low. All right? Up high, you're making that triangle. Down low, touch pinkies. Now going from there, let me just review everything one more time. When we throw the ball, fingers on the laces, pointer in the back, elbow is bent, ball is up, and when you throw, open up your hips, close them when you throw, snap your wrist, and then your hand ends up almost in your pocket of the other hip. When you catch, make that triangle nice and high, and then wrap those fingers around the ball as you receive it. That's throwing and catching. I hope you learned something today. Have a good day. Stay active.